Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Request Fest 29. How you doing tonight, Chelsea?
Can't complain. Another beautiful day.
Got a wonderful night lined up tonight, guys. All your requests are super awesome. Some Walk Off the Earth, Bruce Bruce Springsteen. I don't believe we have Santana. I think we got a Santana cover. I think I messed that up, but sorry about that. But we do
And a
have some.
Santana intermission.
Exactly, we got a Santana intermission. Steppenwolf. That was cool to see that. Sugarloaf and Scorpions. So I'm excited, man. I really am. Here, let me switch this. First up, I believe we have a Charles block. Olivia Rodrigo, Brutal. Now I think we did a Olivia Rodrigo cover in the last one from The Warning. So this is really cool. I love it when you guys like interconnect the pieces, take us on this little journey. Good to see everybody. Yeah, super cool. Let me switch over. Banner. So yeah, first up, Olivia Rodrigo, Brutal. And I think this is a live too. Let's jump right in. Oh, that was good, man. I like that a lot. Yeah, that was really cool. I was not expecting that. I thought she was like more of a pop singer. I wasn't expecting the band. But then on top of it, yeah, being like an all-female band, having like that little punk rock kind of edge, that riff was really cool. I've really dug this whole. It was a little provocative, but like not too crazy. That was awesome, man. Way better than I thought it would be. Definitely wowed me a bit. I'm gonna say that's a 9.75. What are you saying, Chelsea?
Yeah, I'll meet your 9.75. She's
Okay.
awesome. The so the band is like, yeah, real raw rock and roll, and then she's like very, very, very feminine in the vocals, and yeah,
But also a
it's a
little edgy,
vibe.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's a vibe. Yeah, the band like there's a hook in there, and I couldn't like I at one point I was thirsty and I couldn't take my sip my drink because the hook came back on. I had to rock my head to it a little bit. But yeah, she's like her own little package deal too. I love every bit of her energy, but together it's like just very unique. Um, yeah, I slept on her too. I feel like this is another. I feel like you're right. I probably have heard some of her radio play songs, and they were more poppy, so I didn't realize she rocked. I feel like I feel like I've heard of her, but until like Charles suggested the last one, I don't think I really had sit down and watched her or listened to her. I might have heard her on the radio.
I can really, after watching this, I could really understand as to why, the Warning or someone like that would cover her. It's
Hmm.
really cool. I love the little pop punk edge to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Yeah. Thank you for that one, Charles. So next up, here, let me jump over. Next up, Walk Off the Earth, Wrecking Ball. Believe this is like Miley Cyrus song.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, the
s-
wrecking ball.
yeah, yeah. So Sarah Blackwood, Jenny, and Emily from Walk Off the Earth. So I'm guessing Walk Off the Earth is like a lot more people than just, but it's just these three covering the song. Yeah, let's pop back over. Let's jump right in, guys. Walk Off the Earth, Wrecking Ball cover.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love no one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. And instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swung. Left me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you.
What's up, you guys? Thanks for watching our video Wrecking Ball. We love
So
that song,
good.
so we decided to cover it. Jenni is in a band called Trouble and Daughter. Check out her stuff by clicking on her head. Emily plays in a band called the Anti-Queens, so click on her face if you want to listen to more of her music. And I play in a band called Walk Off the Earth, so if you want to listen to some of that music, click on my head. Check it out. Thanks for watching, you guys. Stay tuned. We got more videos coming up soon. Peace in, you guys. I thought you were doing it that time with me. I did it. Okay.
Thank you for that one, Charles. I think that was better than the original. They harmonized so well together.
Right?
It's actually
I'm
a
mind
very
blown. They're different. They're from different bands. That was crazy good harmonies. Like, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That last little bit. Like,
No, it's I like the style of this, you know, being acoustic and them harmonizing together more than the produced up, you know, poppy original. It's a really good song, you know what I mean? Just very, very well written song, and it's just a great idea for a song, you know. The just the wrecking ball in general, the idea of it, you know. I'm gonna give that a 9.6. I loved it. What are you saying, Chelsea?
yeah, this song and the vocal performance that it requires is probably the first time I like took notice of Miley Cyrus, because I'm like older than her, so that she was like a young, like she was in like kids stuff at first.
Right,
so like
right.
I think this was probably the first time I like took notice of her as like a singer. But
Hannah
then,
Montana.
yeah, right. So I didn't take Hannah Montana seriously at first, but then their rendition, yeah, it's like you don't miss anything of that really produced like awesome song that Miley did. But the harmonies, like it brings, I'm not going to say better, but it brings so much to the table, but still like staying true to the song. But yeah, they did do it acoustic, but then like they threw in some of the backup vocals and like so at some points they're not even singing as much as they're just like hitting notes that, you know, compliment her
Exactly.
singing, or like, it's just so just raw talent. And then, yeah, excuse my outburst at the end, but when at the end they're like, oh, and this is her band, and this is my band, and this is her band, and it takes it to another level, because you're like, wow, they're not even a band, they're not even family members or whatever, but some of those harmonies were like so spot on. You felt like they had that, you know, they'd done this before. So
Right.
it was just a really, really, when you get these acoustic requests, thank you, guys. It's so raw, like the person has to have talent, or they stick out like a sore thumb with all these awesome requests we get. But these girls nailed it. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
they
is
probably just
awesome.
met each other in the studio or at a show one time, you know, and they became friends. They have, you know, a lot of common if they're, you know, doing shows at the same place and stuff like that. It's really cool to see these collaborations. I feel like in this day and age, you didn't get stuff like you got some collaborations back in the day, you know, obviously, but a lot of times it was like the show that they were at connecting them, or like the record label wanting them to connect. So it's kind of like forcing them, kind of. I feel like YouTube has really opened up this huge collaboration, just movement, culture, and it's just awesome. It's awesome to see, and it's awesome, for these young up and coming artists,
Yeah, and I feel like Jarv did it really well. He collabed with everybody, and now like people from so many different genres know him and his music and his name that maybe they wouldn't have taken notice if he didn't do like some reggae collabs, some rock collabs, some just alternative collabs, like just delving in these like different areas. Not just shows your talent, but it's like you get these little gems. And now I've heard of all three of their bands today. It was a really cool request.
All right, guys, moving on along. This is Walk Off the Earth again. I'm guessing this is like the whole band this time. The best Beatles medley on the internet. So I'm excited about this one. So Paolo, make sure that you go to Chelsea's homepage, go under posts, and then look for the comment that says free requests. Go there and put a bunch of free requests on there. All the Gabriel, Enrique songs that you want, and we will make sure we put them on the next free show. We don't have any free shows this week. We're all booked up because we have Disco Night tomorrow night, and then Request Fest 30 on Wednesday. But yeah, put a bunch in there, Paolo, and I'll make sure I get at least one, maybe even two on the next show. He really wowed us, so I'll probably put two on there, especially if you put a bunch of requests on there.
Yeah,
all right, guys, amazing. Let's jump into this. The best Beatles medley on the internet. Walk Off the Earth.
Lives in a dream, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people.
Lonely strawberry fields forever. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you to Penny Lane. There is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know. You know the people that come and go. Stop and say hello. Stop and say hello.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the
fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Here comes the sun and I say it's alright. Come together right now over me. Let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We had such a blast mashing all these Beatles songs together. This video was made possible by our WOTE patrons. If you want to learn about
That
our
was so
Patreon
good.
campaign and how you can become a part of the club, click on the link below. We have a new original album out called Here We Go, and our new single, I'll Be There, is climbing the charts, so go have a listen if you haven't already by clicking on the album art. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications on! See you later!
That was so good. You know, when I seen, you know, Walk Off the Earth, the best Beatles medley on the internet, I know they're good. You know, we've listened to a couple songs now. I was expecting like something a little bit more like gimmicky. I'm not saying that their thing, like what they do is a gimmick, but it is a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like they're always doing something kind of flary, and this was, but it was like in a very tasteful way, a very like they had like 50 different instruments. You know, there were 6 people, but they were playing like 50 different instruments, and they kept between the songs flipping back and forth to different instruments.
Right?
That was
like the
Eh.
the shortest clips too, and then they're all doing something different for the next song. Different
right.
singer,
I mean, we got like 30 different songs in there or something. That was crazy, right? There was like, you know, 30 seconds of 30 different songs. That was insane. Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 all day for me. That was just, and like, I don't even know what she was playing at the end there. It's like, looked like an accordion kind of. But like, it was like a box on the floor. I don't even know what you call that. It just seemed like an accordion, I guess. Yeah, 10 out of 10 easily. I couldn't give it anything less. That was so just thoroughly entertaining, you know, and they sounded so good. All of them sang. It was just crazy. It's just crazy how good all of them are, you know.
Sorry, I had like a EMS vehicle out front. Sorry, guys.
It happens.
But I think,
It happens.
yeah, they just scoop somebody up or something. It's all good. 10 out of 10. Song of the night blew me away. So, yeah, the band is always so impressive. I can't say gimmicky because, like, I don't know. you got to do something major. You got to do something
I
stick out
think
with billions of people on the planet.
there's like, yeah, exactly. There's like a negative connotation to it. That's why I didn't want to say it, but it's almost like that's like how I could describe it easiest, I guess, most easily.
They typically bring us a performance beyond the vocals, beyond the instruments, definitely. But this was epic. I was so blown away by like her sultry performance of some of the vocals, and then his raspy, the male singer in the white, his raspy like performance of some of the vocals, and then we've gotten all these beautiful songs, and then the dude in the back starts singing. You're just like, wow.
I think everybody sang at some point. It was not just singing again, like the other performance, like they're doing instrumentals with their vocals, you know what I mean, like backup sounds, sometimes not even vocals, and like switching instruments, and like that would be like a mind-blowing set list, but then you gotta remember, like each 10 seconds you're gonna switch to this next epic song, like the coordination that it takes just to do one of those songs, but then much less to keep switching in between each ones, and then have all the different instruments integrated into it. It's really on another level. It really is.
And then like
epic performance.
How fluid. Whoever mastermind this. Like there was only one. There was literally only one vocal. Where like I wanted just one more word before they switched, but they were like piecing the music. I mean, the Beatles are awesome because their catalog is very different, and they just pieced those segments together so seamlessly. It was mind blowing, and it was nostalgic. Can I go 11? Like just like, oh, I needed that today. I got some rough news, and that was just amazing. That was I needed that. That was healthy for my soul, Charles.
Thank you for that one, Charles. That was by far the best that I've heard from them so far, in my opinion.
And they didn't disappoint in the past. That was just wow.
All right, guys. Moving on. This is interesting to me. So next up, Bruce Springsteen. Bad Luck Live with Mike Ness from Social Distortion. So Social Distortion was probably big in like the late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. Very cool band, very cool sound. It's like punk rock, but like a little different, like a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say emo, but like downturn. Kind of reminds you a little bit of like 80s emo, not like punk emo, but mixed with punk rock. So this is super interesting to me. Let's jump right in, guys. Bruce Springsteen, Bad Luck Live with Mike Ness.
Tonight I got a friend of mine, been a big fan of his for a long, long time. Great Southern California punk band called Social Distortion. I got Mike Ness gonna come up and join me one tonight. Come on, Mike! Some people go to church on Sundays. Others say Tell me that there ain't no God that there better run home stand alone. You're always scratching at the 8 ball. No one really knows the reason why you get to the job and then you fall. Oh, hang out your head and cry. You got bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck. You got bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck. Bad, bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck. Go on, give it to me, bros. Bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck. Go on, get it. Mike Ness! Mike Ness! Social Distortion!
Little Social D, yeah, it sounded like a Social Distortion song to me. I'm not sure if that was Bruce's song or if he's just, they're just covering a Social Distortion song, but it really sounded like a Social D song to me. I don't know Social Distortion that well, but I know him kind of well. I love Mike Ness, man. I just love the sound that he gets. It's really cool. I've always thought it was really unique and really cool. This was like a very cool collaboration. It's like a nice little present, a nice little gem, a nice little gift to get like these cool collaborations, and then on top of it. Yeah, and on top of it, it's a song I've never even heard, so it's like even more of a nice little like surprise. 9.8, I loved it.
I feel like you probably did hear this song. I'm pretty sure I got radio play.
Maybe
Like-
I have, but it didn't sound familiar to me.
So yeah, I think they didn't play it all the way out. I think it was like a slow build at the beginning. But yeah, his piece was true. But yeah, Bruce like made it his own. It didn't sound like it wasn't his song. They were jamming. Yeah, like Charles said, they can play anything. But yeah, I bet you, Bruce's fans didn't expect to see a little bit of Social Distortion up there.
No, yeah.
That's like you said, a gem. That's such a cool request. Yeah, Charles said he was there. Like,
Yeah, that would have been nice, man. Really nice.
when you see that live, that's like why you go to live. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. A, and B, like that's a performance nobody else might ever see live. Like, who knows if they're gonna be, you know, in the same town again at the same time while one of them's performing. You know, it's just I love collabs for that reason, but like especially the live. Like, it's such a cool experience for the fans.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
I love the sound. I'm sorry.
No. 9.5. Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I just love the unique sound that he gets on his vocals, Mike Ness, and he really burned up those guitar solos too, man. That was
Yeah.
impressive. Yeah, for sure. All right, getting into the next one, another Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Murder Incorporated. Sounds interesting. I'm wondering what this is about. I'm wondering, you know, I just hear Murder Incorporated. It just doesn't sound like something that would come from Bruce. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to say it's throwing me off, but I'm like, my ears are up. You know what I mean? I'm ready for this song to see like what it's about. Let's jump right on in.
It's his song.
Yeah, I think it is. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Murder Incorporated. Just such amazing performers, right? I mean, literally all the way down into that last little outro, they were just oozing energy off of the screen, man. I mean, like, it's the song, it didn't really wow me. It was kind of cool. I think I was just expecting more from the name or whatnot. But what got me the most is just like the piano somewhere in there, and then the saxophone somewhere, and then the lead guitarist had a really cool solo, and then at the end, somewhere in the end, the drummers started kicking. Like every single piece of the band really shined at different moments, and the energy that they're all oozing, especially Bruce leading them all. It's just it's infectious. It's like the song was about violence, bringing awareness to violence or whatever, but you could really see them having fun. Like after he was done kind of with the lyrics and they were just breaking it down, jamming at the end, you could tell they were just really having a good old time, having a blast, you know. I'm going to give that a 9.75. I loved it, man.
Yeah, I think we got like a fully packaged song at the beginning, and I was already at like a 9.25, but then we got all those beautiful instrumental solos at the end. It was like that first one. It was deep, it was poetic, it was nice for what it was, but it murder and homicide lyrics are not my typical jam. But yeah, you know, you got something to say, you gotta deliver it, whether it's, you know, rainbows and butterflies or not. But
right.
It elevated it so much to just, you know, get a better vibe going there at the end. And yeah, the energy in each of those solos, and like again, after getting like a fully packaged bow on it, perfect song as was, just we got so much more at the end. I was like, ooh, and it just went up and up for me. Yeah, I'll go 9.6. That was awesome. But yeah, it's a tough night.
Yeah, that was a really good performance. And not just that, Bruce really put some extra energy in. Maybe just because it's their original or whatnot, and we've seen like a bunch of covers. A lot of times he's doing a cover with someone else, and he's really good at letting the other person shine that he's with too. You know, even like the one with Tom Morello, like Tom Morello was singing and stuff. I've never even seen Tom Morello sing. You know. Thank you for taking us on this journey, this Bruce Springsteen journey, Charles. It's really cool to me. I don't think my parents hated Bruce Springsteen, but they just weren't into him or anything like that. So it's really cool to just jump into these pools of artists that I've never really been able to experience. You know, really appreciate all you guys' knowledge and information too. All right, guys, next up on the list, we got one more from Charles before our first intermission. So I'm really excited about this one. Learn to Fly, Foo Fighters Rockin'1000 official video. So if I'm remembering correctly, right, This was you know, just making the list. I saw like a little clip of the video or whatnot, and it seems like it's like 1,000 people all playing Foo Fighters "Learn to Fly" all at the same time.
Cool.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm-
it's a big enough song. It's been covered so many times. Yeah, I'm sure.
it's a big thing. Like I'm seeing it right now in the corner. I'm excited. Let's jump right in, guys. "Learn to Fly," Foo Fighters "Rockin'1000."
I guess that this video is gonna be seen by a huge amount of people all over the world. But to be true, it's been conceived to be addressed just to 5 people. So Chris, Pat, Nate, Taylor, and Dave Grohl, the Foo Fighters. You know, Italy is a country where dreams cannot easily come true, but it's a land of passion and creativity. So what we did in here is just a huge, huge miracle. I've been working on this fucking project for more than 1 year, waking up every morning thinking about how to make it real. And this is all that we got. 1,000 people, 1,000 rockers that came from all over the nation at their own expenses. And they just did for one song, your song. So our call is to ask you, the Foo Fighters, to come and play for us. Come and play in here, give a concert to all of us in Cesena. So what I'm asking right now to all the people around me is to just make some noise for the Foo Fighters. Come on. Come on, guys.
That was so cool, man. Wow, they have everybody's name.
Wow.
Insane. Yeah, thank you for this one, Charles. This one was really cool.
Yeah, that was an art piece, like, you know, a social experiment
Right.
in addition to the music. That was really cool.
I like to let these ride out, you know. I feel like part of the
Sometimes
ride.
there's a little gem. There's a little gem in there too.
That too, yeah,
You
but
gotta be ready.
I feel like on a lot of those videos, like similar to this one, the ride out's part of the art. You know what I mean? This was so cool. Officially, hold on, let me do this. Officially, this is the largest collaboration we've ever had on Request Fest. So
Yes, for sure.
that was crazy, man. We had a maestro up on some scaffolding, like directing everybody. There was like hundreds of drummers. That was so insane.
There was a drummer that looked like they couldn't have been older than 7. You know,
I saw somebody that looked like they were dressed up as Dave, and he had like a Nirvana shirt on. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to give that a 9.6. Obviously not the best performance because it's like outside and there's like it's an outrageously big band, but they achieved that big band sound, I'll say that.
That's crazy. Yeah, it definitely it was good.
It's different. It's not. It wasn't bad, you know what I mean? But it's different, right?
Just like the math that goes into that to get 1,000 people to somewhat nail it to the
Yeah.
point where it sounded good. Like, that's awesome. Yeah, he didn't just invite 1,000 people. He invited 1,000 musicians. You know, that was awesome. Musicians, singers, whatever.
Foo Fighter fans, like he said, a lot of them came at their own expense from other parts of the world. So that was cool, man. Very cool.
Yeah, I don't know when it happened or how it happened, but I do think.
Oh wow! So 250 drummers, 250 guitars, 250 basses, 250 singers. I didn't realize it was that, split up that evenly.
Yeah, a solid chunk of my life, like, Foo Fighters was my favorite band. Like, I was like, oh, all new music is trash. I just play my Foo Fighters on loop. This isn't even like top 3 songs of theirs for me. I know why it's so popular though. You know, it's a cool message. It's cool lyrics. It's beautiful, you know, instrumentally, the vocals that go into it. But that it's just like such a social art piece, because like we need more positive vibes. We need more collaboration and, you know, peace, love, music, all the good stuff. You know, there's just so much, well, stuff out there. Bill said I used to like him. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, he was talking about Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was from the last one.
I feel like a particular Foo Fighter has got some really rough press lately, but like what you do with your personal life, I'm not perfect. I'm not here to judge anybody, and I feel like the band as a whole has given us such amazing art, and it's more than one person. You know, I still love them. This song, this presentation by, you know, these diehard fans, and I hope the Foo Fighters. I feel like they have to. When you have 1,000 people spend their time, energy to throw you that much love, I feel like you have to.
Yeah, I feel like we need to look it up.
They're gonna get their concert.
This may have been like a while ago. They might have already got their concert. That's what I'm saying. We might need to watch a song from that concert. You know, maybe this song. That would be a good idea. You know.
Right.
Yeah, Foo Fighters were never my favorite band by any means. I guess at some point in time, maybe Nirvana was when I was really young. But I guess because I was into Nirvana, I was really into the Foo Fighters, like their first 2 albums. So it's just crazy to me that, you know, they've come all this way, and it just goes to show you like how far fans will go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we do a lot of the warning stuff, and the Warning Army is just like another example of that. You know.
Again, yeah, they're my favorite brand right now. You know, it's new music, it's quality music, it's like it's amazing to see 1,000 fans put this much together. But yeah, the warning's got to be there. I bet, you know, if somebody threw that idea out into the internet, it would happen for them too.
Yeah,
like, it's just, there's a reason why these, you know, mega people get these followings. You know, it's
yeah.
There's a lot of talented people out there, but then there's Foo Fighters, The Warning, you know, cream of the crop.
Yeah, thank you, Charles, for that entire block. That was awesome, man.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to hop into this intermission, and then we'll be back. Let me switch over. Unique One versus Stick Figure. This is a new one, Chelsea.
Up at sunrise, I woke up from the light that's been coming through my window. We all got to make sacrifice, but no one really knows. We don't know now what you go through. There's something special about the break of dawn, or when it's early in the morning, the rising of a new day. So we'll make a cup of coffee, and I'll be gone till tomorrow. Yesterday was yesterday. Gone till tomorrow. Yesterday was yesterday. Yesterday was yesterday. I'll be gone till tomorrow. Yesterday was yesterday. Welcome to the sun.
gonna say you cut us off. You're still vibing. We can't hear it.
I can't hear you. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. What's so funny?
It's all good.
Welcome
What's
back,
up?
guys. Welcome back. So next up, Hoy Como Va, featuring Carlos Santana and Cindy Blackman. Santana, playing for a change. So it does say featuring Carlos Santana. But we also have another Santana later on. So, yeah, that was my mistake earlier when I said we might not have a Santana.
He was in the chat letting you know.
Yeah, I think I just saw that one, and I don't know, for some reason I thought it was a cover, and I didn't want to be giving people the wrong information, that's all. Oh, nice to see you in here, Zen Jams. All right, let's jump into this one. Hoy Como Va, featuring Carlos Santana. Playing for a change. I did not want that to end. That was so cool. You want to go first on this one?
Yeah, so cool. I had no idea that was his wife on drums. That's
So awesome. She was a really good drummer too.
yes. And he's perfection. And that
Still,
that song was just my vibe. Yeah, and then I see, and now that you mentioned it, I didn't see it before, but like it does like the white linen and the cool street cuts and everything. It did have like a Michael Franti video vibe. Yeah, but it was good vibes like that. The great request. This is right up my alley.
yeah, this one was Ron L's. This one and the next one.
975.
Cool,
98.
cool.
98. I loved.
Yeah, I thought
The
it was
wife 99. 99. Final answer. Sorry.
I thought it was a really cool idea. Yeah, I'm not sure if they actually got all those different people to do the video or if those were like covers on the internet that they just kind of like pieced together. Either way, shout out to the producer for kind of like, seamlessly integrating everything together. That was really cool. It sounded really good. There was like a bunch of different singers and backup singers, and then there was like somebody with a bell, somebody with a washboard. Like we got all these different little pieces of percussion and stuff. That was so good, man. It sounded really good. And Carlos, man, he's got to be up there, man. He was still getting it, man. He's burning up that fretboard, boy.
Yeah. He's not missing a beat, literally.
Yeah, there is something about a female drummer. It's definitely I think it's one of those things where it's like you never really seen a female drummer, and then like, well, females can drum just as good as males. You know what I mean? So it's like once that gate opens, it kind of just like the floodgates rush in. You know what I mean? Sometimes all it takes is one, and then women are like, whoa, but not just women, anybody, is doing the first thing for the first time, Yeah, that was thoroughly entertaining. I'm going to give it a 9.75. Thank you for that one, Ron L. And it kind of goes with the theme of like just the collaboration tonight. We've had a lot of like really cool collaborations, right? We get these little themes that just kind of like appear sometimes. And then, like, it kind of like snowballs. All right, guys. Moving on to Ron L's second one. The Pussycat Dolls. Wait a minute. I'm excited about the Pussycat Dolls. I've heard a song or two on the radio or whatnot. I think I just like saying their name.
They're pretty easy on the eyes, too, I think. That might have a little something to do with your excitement.
All right, guys, the Pussycat Dolls. Wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute. CDUSA, are you ready? Yeah, Pussycat Dolls featuring Timberland. Turn on my track now. Woo!
Everybody listen all over the world. I got a story about my favorite girl.
Oh, my baby, sexy for sound. I had to have him when he walked through the door.
She was about to drive me insane. She comes with drama while I'm giving her change.
No, he's got a losing control. He only wants me for my body and soul. Come on now.
Why you do me like that? You take all my money, can't even try to play it back. Wait a minute.
Boy, why you tripping like that? If it was a tricky
Let me talk to you for a minute. Shut up, shut up. I love the way you strut, girl, you already know what I'm feeling like. You don't want me, you just have to my door.
Let the police, I'm fine. I'm not one of these hoes. She's a dream and diamond rings, so don't call me no more. All right, y'all. I need your help on this next part. Yeah, baby. When I say hold up, you say wait a minute, okay? Are you ready, CD USA? Come on now, hold up. Come on now, hold up. I can't hear you. Hold up. A little louder. Hold up. Yeah, baby. So well, yeah.
Okay, so I just want to kind of like get this out there. So for me, I feel like this is way out of my wheelhouse, you know, like very poppy. However, in the past, I've shied away from music that I didn't really care for that much, and it's caused me to miss out on a lot of music. Generally speaking, more in hip hop. But I feel like I was just had this thought like maybe a couple weeks ago, like I need to really just jump head on into the pop world and like just do like a whole show of nothing but, you know, like K-pop and pop that's similar to Pussycat Dolls. So I've really I thank you so much, Ron L, for these. I know you put one in the last show too, because it's kind of just opening my eyes. You know, it's like I always had this edge, and I really like to kind of like, you know, explore the other side of things. I need to open up my mind a little bit, my ears a little bit, and you know, explore music fully without these preconceived notions. I'm going to give that a 9.5. I liked it.
I love that everybody's on the same wavelength. We got another collab. I remember this. I remember like this was when Timberlake was collabing with everybody, and they were less.
Oh, that was
poppy here.
Timbaland. That was Timbaland.
Timbaland, my bad.
It was.
But remember, like there's.
I thought I heard him in there. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he was the dude that, you know, when they were going back and forth, but
Okay.
not just the vocals. Like he, you know, I'm sure he threw a great beat at them. I think they're beautiful girls. I think they've got great vocal talent, but some of their songs were just a little too poppy, a little too catchy, a little too off my radar when they were bigger. But this song is, you know, you get an added layer there with the collab. This was a really cool live performance showing that a lot of pop stars are like, you know, more about the production and the looks than necessarily the talent to bring it live. So this is like, you know, they're just showing they can do it live. But yeah, it's a great collab from him as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go 9.25.
Cool. Yeah, Zin
Another
Jam
awesome one.
said they were created by Simon Cowell. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. So I guess they got their start on his show or whatnot.
I feel like maybe they had a reality show too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Though somebody was just saying something about that last show. Ron L maybe had somebody that he knew that was part of the production or something like that.
Yep.
I thought that was interesting. All right, guys, moving on along. Next up. Sorry about that. Up. There we go. So next up, JUDSON, Metallica, Nothing Else Matters, piano cover interpretation. Now, this is John Hayes's. Oh, let me bring this up over here. We did one from JUDSON before. I think it was Rolling Stones cover on the piano. Really wowed me. It's just like a really good. It was a really good cover. He's just a really good artist, you know. Do you remember that? JUDSON.
I do, but yeah, I don't know how Metallica's gonna pan out. This is exciting.
All right, so I'm going to jump right on into this. Judson, Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Yeah, I think he needs to get a little bit of a shorter bench. Yeah, or
We
bring
need
it.
to stop. It could be like congenital. I'm trying to diagnose this stuff. Listen,
It
he's amazing.
it was a
Good,
beautiful
good luck with your
rendition.
posture goals. Sir.
It was a beautiful. It was a beautiful rendition all the way down to the very end there, where he kind of faded out. That was really cool. I remember it's coming back to me. So his last song we did was Rolling Stones' "Wild Horses."
Yes.
And I remember John did the same thing. So he did the Judson rendition, and now I think we're gonna get CHIARA KILCHLING doing the same song next. So he did that last with the Wild Horses. So that was really cool. Thank you, John, for those little gems like that. It's really cool, especially to get the both of them up against each other with the same song, doing completely different things. This was beautiful. I'm not a huge I was into Metallica for a very short period of my youth, like a long time ago. Mostly because I hadn't experienced it, and it was just pumped me up. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this particular song, but I feel like on the piano like this is the most beautiful I've heard this song, to be honest. 9.6, I loved it.
So maybe somebody, Metallica fans in the chat, can remember what the album S&M stands for, the Metallica album. But it came out I was probably old enough to babysit or something, but I'm pretty sure my sister bought me the Metallica S&M CD, and it was just so cool to hear that it's a very Metallica sound, but at strings and orchestra, and this is very nostalgic for me. He would just performed it beautifully. So no vocals, and for that reason alone, I'm gonna go 9.75. That's such a cool request. I love it. Symphony Metallica, simpler than I thought. Oh, we can't hear you.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, so S&M is a 1999 album by Metallica featuring their songs with classical arrangements by Michael Kamen and the San Francisco Symphony.
And they sang on that, so you got the best of both worlds. But this piano rendition just reminded me of that. It was so perfect.
Very, very cool. Yeah, thank you for that, John. That was awesome. And then next up, we have CHIARA KILCHLING, Nothing Else Matters, Metallica cover. Very cool, man. I just love it, seeing, or hearing the same song from two different sides of the fence kind of thing, All right, let's jump right in. CHIARA KILCHLING, Metallica, Nothing Else Matters.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we'll live it our way. Oh, for what they do. Never care for what they know. But I know. Myself this way. Life is ours, we'll live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never care for what they say. Never care for games they play. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. No matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trust in who we are. No, nothing else matters.
Oh, that was so good. I think that's my favorite cover of this song now. Yeah, so Chiara, I think we got a couple Led Zeppelin covers first from her, and I wasn't like cornering her in, but I guess it's just because that's all I heard from her. I thought that was kind of her thing, and then we've gotten like a bunch of different stuff from Rolling Stones to Metallica. I think she's just really that good. Like the vocals, so crisp, she holds her notes very well, very crisp, and she has a really nice tone. Also, it's like a trifecta vocally, and then the way that she transformed the song, just the acoustic. It's almost like it was like an Irish folk song. The way she kind of did it, layered the guitar. That was really good. I'm going to give that a 10. That was so enjoyable from the beginning to end. I didn't want it to end. That was so good. What are you saying, Cho?
10 all day long. She was so true to the original, but just something about the way Metallica delivers it is very, masculine vibes and stuff, but she just has a very feminine voice way about her, but she's still, she's like very technical, but she pours so much emotion into it. It comes off as like just so natural and effortless, and I didn't know I needed to hear her sing this. 10 out of 10. Loved it. I want to hear it again. I feel like I want to go to bed to this song.
I love how somewhere along the lines some seafood was inspired there. Yeah, guys, just soft. I've had a lot of seafood, If you're ever in Baltimore, try to find a stuffed, well, not stuffed, but a fried soft crab sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, mayo.
I was born in D.C. and I was like, WTF, you want me to put what in my mouth? But the soft shell, it's like so soft, and then you fry it, and it is amazing. It's amazing. I did it once. I don't think I'll do it again. It's just the idea of it, but I was impressed. It was
Although I've had some very good seafood in Chincoteague, Virginia, in Florida, and also when I went to Portland, they had some really good seafood. Portland, Oregon. All right, guys. Next up,
I caught a bass in upstate New York and just put it like in a pool of butter on a fire. That was surprisingly amazing. But yeah, life's short. Eat the fish.
All right, guys. Next up, Jim Stafford sings "Cow Patty Branson, Missouri." Do you know anything about Jim Stafford or Cow Patty Branson, Missouri? Or
I'm going into this blind. I know nothing.
Me also. I'm loving it. Let's jump
I feel
right
like
in.
we should know Patty Branson. That does sound. No, it's Branson.
That's the song. The song is "Cow Patty Branson, Missouri," is what I'm thinking, and Jim Stafford's the one who's going to sing it. Let's jump right in.
It gives me great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you once again our very good buddy, Mr. Jim Stafford.
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Good to see you. Good to have you back.
Good to be here.
Boy, you've been doing terrific on this show. You've been just wonderful, hasn't he, Tom? Yeah. I'd like to know, what are you going to do tonight?
Well, I've prepared 2 songs, and I can do either one of them.
Oh, what are the choices?
Well, I have a cowboy song and a love song.
Do the love song.
Well, I can do either one.
Okay, what's the cowboy song about?
Well, it's about a gunfight.
Do the cowboy song.
No, wait a minute. What's the love song about?
Well, it's a sad song of love gone bad.
Mm-hmm. And what's it called?
It's called "I Hope You're Living As High on the Hog as the Pig You Turned Out to Be."
Let's do the cowboy song.
Cowboy song, okay.
Jim Stafford. Hey.
From the Badlands came the killer, lived by the knife and the gun. Shoot you just for standing, cut you if you tried to run. He was big as a tree and he did as he pleased, and everything he did was bad. They said if you was to kill him, it'd only make you mad. From the good lands came the cowgirl, Patty was her name. Hot on the trail of that killer, on a moped she called Flame. 'Cause the killer had killed her daddy just for spitting in the road. And you only had to kill Patty's daddy once to get that gal PO'd. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Rode into town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Killer hit town at daybreak, ate the door off the local saloon. He started to drink, you could tell he was thinking there'll be a showdown soon. Patty hit town in a cloud of dust, old Flame was buzzing like a saw. And the whole town got as quiet as a church when the killer stepped out for the draw. 40 shots rang out. It's too many, I know that. 40 people fell. Patty and the killer missed each other, but they shot that town to hell, yeah! Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Rolled into town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty.
was pretty good.
Killer took a step toward Patty. Said, it's time I gunned you down. But he slipped in something that was laying in the street and was shot before he hit the ground. Killed him. The dummy, we had a pretty good song going here. The killer slipped, and it cost him his life. And Patty said as she roared out of town, you gotta watch your step when you know the chips are down.
Oh, thank you so much for that one. That was great, man. I needed that laugh. That was amazing. Yeah, I love the narration feel to his voice, how he's just kind of speaking, you know, but like in that, just like a narrator would, you know, a little extra loud but extra crisp at the same time. Yeah, kind of giving me feels. Somebody said Johnny Cash vibes, kind of giving me Boy Named Sue vibes a little bit.
Yes, that's exactly the song that I feel like
it's just with the little
after.
With the little bit of comedy and the storyline going on. That was great, man. I'm gonna give it a 9.8. Thank you for the laugh. That was and him with the guitar, like him going around. He did like a little trick in there, like almost like a magician or something. Like that was cool, man.
Yeah, his comedy and stage presence alone was so fun. Like, yeah, it wasn't these amazing vocals, but he stayed in a really pleasant range and told us a story that was awesome. And yeah, he's good on the guitar. There were some, he flexed a little bit on that guitar. Yeah, it was a whole vibe. The background noises made it, like, gave it that Western vibe too. But yeah, I loved Cash's Boy Named Sue. It shows his like comedic side. Even when he's like singing the lyrics, you can hear his sense of humor come out, and it's very reminiscent of that. And I'm happy. Like, I feel like we probably should know who Jim Stafford is. Yeah, especially when Zen Jams was like there was a comedy hour. Yeah, I feel like it's like pop culture, just like a little too early for us. But I would have missed out because this guy's awesome. I get down with music so much, but like my second love is probably comedy. Like, laugh to keep from crying. The world is rough sometimes. It's good to, anytime we can get a laugh together, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to remember though, like when we were young, there wasn't really the internet yet, so all we got really of like older stuff was like a couple reruns here and there, but like when you were young, you didn't really watch older reruns, you know what I mean? So it's like...
I watched the shit out of Golden Girls.
I remember Golden Girls. I remember, like, Murder, She Wrote. I remember a couple things, but, like, for the most part, it was just like, you didn't get to see all that. Now with the internet, YouTube, stuff can come across your algorithm at any time, All right, guys, moving on. A Green-Eyed Lady, Sugarloaf, the Midnight Special. Again, this doesn't sound familiar to me. Does it to you, Chelsea?
None of it.
Sugarloaf. I think it sounds kind of funny, Sugarloaf. I'm excited, guys.
The Midnight Special does, right?
I think that's the show. I think we did one off of there before. Yeah. Maybe like Steely Dan or something like that. Okay. I could be wrong. Let's jump. Yeah. Let's jump right on in, guys. Sugarloaf, Green-Eyed Lady.
comes. Green-eyed lady, passion's lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be. Green-eyed lady feels like I never see setting suns and lonely lovers free. Windswept lady knows a night who waves the sand. Green-eyed lady, ocean lady, child of nature, friend of man. Green-eyed lady, passion's lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be. Green-eyed lady feels like I never see setting suns and lonely lovers free.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Bill. That was really good, man. Yeah, the thing that sticks out the most to me was there's this like little well, the bass line obviously and the drum line, the bass line and the drum line together kind of gave me, it kind of was like jazzy, and then with it was kind of like to me just the bass and the drums singled out was kind of like fast jazzy to me, or just a feel to it, but the organ with it and the we got a couple little lyrics in there kind of just like spattered in there that kind of like added to the feel of it. Really nice feel to the song, just like an environment that they created with the song. There was a section, I actually want to replay it. Give me 1 second. There's a section in the middle here where he's just jamming on I don't even know what he's playing. But anyway, my apologies. I'm not going to do it to you guys too much. I can't find it. But yeah, it's a section in there that really started sparking my artistry. I used to do, well, I still do. I dabble in hip hop production. So yeah, there's just a section in there where it's like just the bass and him going back and forth on the organ. It just really like stood out to me. It had a really nice feel to it, and it's like little sections like that that we look for to sample stuff for a song, to kind of like start a song with, start building a new song with. Yeah, I loved it. 9.8. Thank you for this, Bill. This was really cool.
Yeah, I love the organ, but to like hear somebody rock out and give you that like fast tempo on the organ is just like a nice little gem you don't get very often. Yeah, I loved it. It was so funky from beginning to end. It wasn't a bunch of lyrics, but I loved the lyrics. I'm obviously biased, but my sisters had the Van Morrison Brown Eyed Girl song. This was cool. Got a little Green Eyed Lady song.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's I'm surprised I didn't know about this song, but I loved it. I needed something funky right now too. 9.8. I loved it.
Really cool feel that they created with that bass line, and the lyrics really did add to that feel, All right, guys, moving on along. I'm excited about this one. I love Steppenwolf. The Pusher, Born to Be Wild, Easy Rider OST, Steppenwolf. Yeah, let's jump right in, guys.
Buenos días. Buenos amigos, ya han venido a visitar nuestra vecindad. Vamos, amigos.
Está padre, hermano. Pura vida, hermano.
Sí, pura vida.
You know I smoked a lot of grass. Oh Lord, I popped a lot of pills. But I've never touched nothing that my spirit could kill. You know I've seen a lot of people walking around with tombstones in their eyes. But the butcher don't care if you live or if you die. God damn, the pusher. running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way, yeah, I gotta go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of the guns and pumps and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, I gotta go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of the guns and bullets and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way, yeah, I gotta go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. And like the true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
Oh, so good, man. I like Smoking Lightning, Heavy Metal Thunder. That's cool if it is the first song to mention, heavy metal. I never saw this movie, Easy Rider. I've seen like a couple little clips just like that. That's probably the longest clip that I've seen of the movie. I thought it was interesting to see Jack Nicholson's name on there. Was that, did I see that? Is he in that movie? Do you know, Chelsea? Have you seen this movie?
All I can think of, obviously, there's a little age gap here. The Never-Ending Story. I've never seen this movie. I've never seen this clip because, like, in my head, I know this song from the Never-Ending Story.
Oh, really?
Like, Rockman's on his rock motorcycle.
When I hear this song, it reminds me of Independence Day.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know that movie well too, or I guess not as well as I thought. But yeah, it's so funny. This is a whole nother movie.
When the crazy guy gets into the UFO, or not the UFO, the jet, at the end of the movie. Anyway.
I know you saw Never-Ending Story. Shoot.
Yeah, I know what Never-Ending Story is.
Yeah.
I don't remember this song from it though.
Do you remember Rockman? The man with the rock.
Yeah.
He's in the movie. He's riding on his rock motorcycle.
And I've probably seen that. I guess it's just the Independence Day one was fresher in my mind.
Yeah, it's funny. We've all got different experiences, but I've definitely never seen this clip. I didn't even know it was a movie. Yeah, if he's in it, if Pacino's in it, I'm totally down to watch
Not
that.
Pacino, Jack Nicholson.
Oh, sorry, Nicholson.
I didn't realize it was like about like drugs and like drug running and stuff too. That was interesting to see him like put that in the gas tank and stuff.
Right, I associate it with my childhood memory.
I also I've never heard the Pusher song either. When I think of the Pusher, I think of a different song, like a funk song.
Yeah, all that first bit was totally new to me, but it was kind of seamless. It was cool. I enjoyed the video. It was a little dramatic.
Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Like, you know, we're not making videos for kids, like you said.
We are not Wu-Tang. It is. This is not for the children.
It's not for the. All right, guys. Yeah, we got intermission up next, guys, and then the third period coming up afterwards. A little bit of Santana for the intermission, and Santana up at Woodstock afterwards. We'll be right back, guys. I love Unique One's work, man. Love his work.
You never know what you're gonna get either. It's
It
so
really is
versatile.
nice.
It's so much fun.
I love it. I love it. And I love that he did Santana, and then we have like people requesting Santana. It's super cool. All right. Next up,
Great minds, great minds.
Santana, Soul Sacrifice, 1969, Woodstock Live.
Oh.
Hell yeah. So I think this is another one from Bill, I believe. And then we have two up from Ron L. afterwards. So let's jump right in, guys. Santana, Soul Sacrifice, 1969, Woodstock. Sometimes the crowd's applause is way better than my fake applause, so I just let it ride. That was amazing, man. Yeah, Santana is so good. They just have like such a good jam, but like the all the instruments that they use are just like really different. Just like it's a unique experience. I love it, man. It was live too. It sounded so good, and like 69 live.
He's
and
so young.
It sounded that good. Yes. The drummer was amazing, but like the whole band was amazing. I'm gonna give that a 10. I can't give that anything less than a 10. That was amazing. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, that's a 10, and he's young here. I guess I've just always known and respected him as like an older gentleman. I didn't even know baby Santana could rock so hard.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome video, awesome request. Yeah, I love Santana, but this was something I just before my time, totally off my radar. Really awesome request.
The bongos in that one was everything to me.
Yes. Every instrumentalist up there looked young and was just like so good already.
Yeah, so you don't get any vocals. Well, I mean, I guess there is some no, I don't think there was any vocals at all. But like his guitar was like doing most of that work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was really nice. It's like a similar tone to what vocals would be. You know. All right, guys. Let's see. Next up, Billy Ocean. Get out of my dreams. Get into my car. I believe this is Ron L's. I believe Ron L did this one, and then we have Lionel Richie up next. So let's jump right on in, guys. Billy Ocean. Get out of my dreams. Get into my... Oh, man. I've really enjoyed that video a lot. It kind of reminded me of my youth. It reminded me of, like, Paula Abdul video. And like there was just a time period where I guess that was kind of cool. Roger Rabbit movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say the artwork, yeah, the costume design, all of it.
Well, there was just a time period in entertainment, you know, late 80s, early 90s, where it was just kind of cool. It was like you know, animation was kind of like still running strong. But like I guess the technology had advanced enough to kind of like bring the two together easily, you know. Very cool video. I love his voice. He has such a smooth voice, but he you know, he has a lot of power and smoothness in the same swipe, you know. I'm gonna give that a 9.6. I loved it. Thank you, Ron L, for this one.
Yeah, 9.5. It was a great song. Yeah, when we first did a Billy Ocean song, I didn't realize this was one of his. I do know this song.
I didn't either.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I feel like this show is good for that stuff. You know, I've heard it before, but now we can actually give it its due.
Right.
And, now going forward, I'll know. Oh, I do know Billy Ocean. I do know this song. This is it. You know.
I think I have heard this song, but I've definitely never seen this video before. This was a gem.
I've never
for
seen
sure.
the video, but yeah, this song's in some movie or show even. Like I feel like I've heard it repeatedly. But yeah, so much fun. Such a great vibe. I feel like that vibe is, you know, more consistent of those times too. You know, life's short. Get up and dance. You know, it's never a bad idea.
Dance with a saxophone playing duck. You know.
You know, why not?
That was awesome. It really was. Very nostalgic. All right, guys, getting into Ron L's next one. Lionel Richie, Dancing on the Ceiling. Now I've heard of Lionel Richie, but the song name doesn't ring a bell, so I'm interested. Let's jump right in.
Say, you give me one more like tonight. Hey,
Take the cowboy, take the cowboy.
let me have those sticks. No, wait a minute. Yeah. Wow. That was great. We gotta go on the road, guys. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, the crowd is great. The people out there screaming and hollering. What's happening, man? Wait. What's happening down at the end of the hall? Okay, come on.
Something's going on that's not quite clear.
what's happening here?
Come on up.
Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that upside-down cake. Hey, Louie, come here. You gotta see this. Hey, Louie. Louie, come here, Louie.
Oh, what a great little ending there. Getting Rodney in this. That was awesome. I think I seen a little appearance by Cheech too. Cheech Marin. I think that's all I seen though, but I wasn't even looking until I seen Cheech, and then I was like, checking it out. Yeah, very cool. And it's cool to get him up against Billy Ocean because you really see the difference in both of the styles. Lionel has like a little bit of a higher pitch, and like the smoothness is there. It's like he doesn't have quite the power and the smoothness together that Billy Ocean had, but his smoothness is like ultra smooth, and he has like this little falsetto thing too. I love this. The video was everything. Again, the video was kind of like a nostalgic thing too. It's like they were doing that kind of thing where it's like they built like a room that was spinning, kept the camera stationary, and then just kind of filmed them going around. That was awesome, man. 9.8.
I feel like there's so many amazing dancers still these days, but the 80s really highlighted it with like the music videos and stuff, and like we got some really talented people in the background here. Like it was a really cool shot. It was a little funny too, a little almost like a little cheesy, but Lionel Richie can pull it off. It's and it looks like it's like part of a movie or something.
That's probably why Cheech
Dangerfield,
and
yeah.
Dangerfield was in there. Yeah.
I feel like I should have seen that movie too.
Awesome, man. Thank you for this one. Yeah, we're super excited about disco also. Lots of like just new stuff that we've never heard, and I'm excited that you guys are excited about it. So
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I guess I would never consider myself a disco fan. I know nothing about the music, but I've been to like I don't know enough roller nights and things.
Right.
Like, I very much enjoy the music. Just
I do.
I'm looking to get educated. That's all.
Yeah, thank you for that little block, Ronald. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys. Next up. So there's something that I didn't write on here. I know that. I have no idea what this is, but I think that this is John's, and I think it's Chiara. Let me just give me a second.
There she is. That's her.
So this is CHIARA KILCHLING, Gyeong, Haiju, Lani, Omega cover. It's the best I do, guys. All right, let's jump right in. I'm going to change that banner once we start popping.
sír, szép gyöngyhaján alszik a fény. Igen, élet gyöngyhajú lány, álmodtam majd igaz talán. Gyöngyhaj azóta rég, nyílt tengerbe ér. Igen, élet gyöngyhajú lány, álmodtam majd igaz talán. La 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 la, la 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 la. Igen, élet gyöngyhajú lány, álmodtam majd igaz talán. Gyöngyhaj azóta rég, nyílt tengerbe él. Igen, élet gyöngyhajú lány, álmodtam majd igaz talán. La 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 la, la 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 la. Mikor nagyon egyedül van, lehull hozzám egy kis csillag, hófehér gyöngyök vezessenek, mint jó vándort fehér kövek. Igen, ébredj gyöngyhajú lány, álmodtam majd igaz talán. Ránk várt gyöngye mögött, ég és fény között. Igen, ébredj gyöngyhajú lány, álmodtam majd igaz talán. Ránk várt gyöngye mögött, ég és fény között.
Oh, thank you for that. That was super cool. Yeah, it kind of reminded. I'm like picking my brain the whole time, trying to. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Metallica cover that she did earlier. It's like a little bit more folky, a little bit more sing-songy, but I guess it's just like a similar beats per minute or something like that. It just kind of gave me a similar vibe. Yeah, very cool that she, learned the song in, a different language and stuff like that. Sounded beautiful, and as always, her vocals and her guitar just sounded amazing. I'm gonna give that a 9.5. Loved it.
Yeah, 9.9. It was just kind of nostalgic for me. I didn't realize like Hungarians rolled their R's that much, but I don't know if we've heard that from her. And it was just this beautiful little addition to this already awesome vocals. And yeah, as usual, like just instrumentals, just flawless, and just this was such a peaceful vibe. I don't know the Scorpions version. Like hopefully I have heard it, and I hear it and I'm like, oh okay. But yeah, I don't know how they could do it better. This is just beautiful. So I love her. Everything she does is flawless. But yeah, this is something I didn't know I needed. The little rolled R's here and there, are just so beautifully done. She's got this just amazing control, and she was just able to do so much more with that language, I guess, that we haven't seen before. So
Yeah, I think it's just like Germanic, like Germany, Eastern Europe, Russia, even kind of have that little thing going on, the R roll. That it's a different kind of R roll, but it's still like a similar thing,
I think it's genetic. I think I read like not everybody can do it.
Oh,
So,
for,
but then-
for sure. Just like there's a lot of little things like that from different
But
parts
singing
of the
while
world.
doing
you know?
it just gave us a whole nother, I don't know, vocal from her that we haven't gotten yet, which is just so nice because we've heard a lot from her now.
Yeah, it's great to get all these different languages, all these different artists.
Oh, perfect.
All these different styles. Yeah. So yeah, John, thank you for that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And he gave it all the information with it too, John. It's just it's tops, man. Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah, we got to celebrate John too. You know.
Yeah, let me get
his
my
birthday week.
Right, exactly. Let me get my
Go
banners up.
Blackman.
Right, that's cool.
I knew I liked John. Yeah. Good vibes.
All right, so I'm guessing he said that this is the Scorpions version of the same song called White Dove.
I
and we
love
get
it.
And we get lyrics too. So thank you for
Oh.
that. I really enjoy that. All right, let's jump right in. Scorpions, White Dove with lyrics.
A place without a name, under a burning sky. There's no making honey here in the land of God. Someone holds a sign, it says, we are human too. And while the sun goes down, the world goes by. White dove, fly with the wind, take our hope under your wings, for the world to know, and hope when I die, where the children cry. Waves big like a house, they're stranded on a piece of wood, to leave it all behind, to start again. But instead of a new life, all they find is a door that's closed, and they keep looking for a place called home. White dove, fly with the wind, and take our hope under your wing, for the world to know that home when I die, where the children cry. And now you're telling me you've seen it all before. I know that's right, but still it breaks my heart. Well, the golden lamb we've sent makes us feel better now, but you know it's just a drop in a sea of tears. White dove, fly with the wind, take our hope under your wing, for the world to know that hope when I die, where the children cry. White dove, fly with the wind, take our hope under your wing, for the world to know that hope when I die, where the children cry.
Oh, thank you for that one, John. That was cool. Always enjoy getting all the information. Plus,
Yes.
the two connecting songs.
Mhm.
Not just that, the first song we didn't, we didn't. There's no way for me to get a translation on it or anything like that. So it's really nice to get the full circle of just what the song is, about the lyrics wise. It kind of sucks because it was a little more sad than I thought it was.
It was more beautiful when we didn't know, yeah, and then it was like a little deeper.
Yeah, but still cool to get the whole, what the song was made to be. You know what I mean? Love that you picked the lyrics one too. Thank you for that, John.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Oh yeah. James, yeah, sorry. When we end the show tonight, usually on the Monday night show, I throw the Wednesday one right up. So, yeah, if you want to, get on the Wednesday show, it'll be up shortly after we stop. But here we got like two songs left. So, we love Angelina Jordan. We've heard a couple from her so far, but I don't think we've gotten one in a while. So.
And nothing of her new stuff. So.
I didn't even know she had a new album that was out. So that's cool. Yeah, John, thank you. This is awesome. Looking forward to all your picks from for tomorrow night too. What are you saying on this one,
John? Yeah. Again, like I feel like I never really took the time to listen to the Scorpions, but they were good enough that I knew of them. But this was totally had no idea that this was like the history behind this song or anything. It's a beautiful song. I don't think I've ever taken the time to actually listen to the lyrics. She really set the bar high. I was like, at first I was like, oh, she did it better. But I don't know, just getting lost in the lyrics. And he might not have as beautiful of a voice, but he told the story and he put emotion into it. And I guess I can't help but compare it to her, angelic voice. But yeah, it was really cool. I love the way John throws the pieces together like this sometimes. And, we learned something. We rode a little roller coaster. I'm looking forward to the next two.
Yeah, I used to, the Scorpions, Scorpions remind me of a guy I used to work with. He was a drummer in a band, I believe Cinderella was the name of the band. I think I might be remembering, but it was a big band. They had like one or two big hits, and he like toured Europe with them and stuff. But he was always talking about Scorpions. Yeah, I worked with him at Duckworks. HVAC stuff. Yeah, Jim Thiel does put together some really nice videos. I think we've reacted to a couple of him. So, yeah, like I said, right after the show, I'll put it up. So, all right, guys, moving on along, we have two from Charles to end out the show. And we got a new artist, Lindsey Buckingham, that I've never even heard of. So that's cool. But first up, we have Bruce Springsteen. You Can Never Tell. Leipzig, from Leipzig. 2013. I feel like I'm forgetting something on this one too. Hold on.
I mean, we're not in a rush.
I just want to see if there's any context or anybody with him.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything.
Let's do it.
Yeah, sorry guys. All right, let's jump right in. Bruce Springsteen, You Can Never Tell. So this is it was a cover, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of who's.
It's a Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry cover. Thank you.
That's all we're missing. Okay.
I knew there was some context that I was forgetting on this one.
Going
so let's
the way back to the beginning.
Let's start back. Yeah. So this is a Chuck Berry cover. Bruce Springsteen. You Can Never. That was impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah.
How he brought that song together like that. The horns were everything for me, man. Yeah, it was really cool, for him to do a Chuck Berry song, but it was even cooler to have that breakdown of all the horns in the middle, and to make it so long and have everybody have their own little spot. That was awesome. 9.9. That was super cool. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, that was probably one of the highlights from him for me. Just because of the band. I keep saying him, but like him and his band. but the band really, wow, blew your mind here because you can literally see the wheels turning where they take this, you know, very classic request. Like, he's like, yeah, I might have played this at 16. He gets the band on board, and it goes from like a quick rehearsal jam to them nailing it to them delivering like possibly the best, most versatile horn solo, you know, definitely live piece I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Like they were all on fire. It wasn't competitive either. It was very much complimentary.
Yeah.
But they also, you know, they soloed out. They did their own thing. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, John, the crowd looked like they were eating up every minute of it. Yeah,
Right.
we're all chair dancing.
Mhm.
Yeah, just phenomenal. Got put that bar a little higher for themselves though.
Yeah, I love that horn section. Just really cool to see him orchestrate that out of nothing, just like blurting out a couple a melody, a couple notes. You know what I mean? Super cool, just how that came together, right? What a moment! All right, moving on. This is the last one of the night. Also from Charles, Lindsey Buckingham, Big Love, live at Saban Theater. And I believe somebody said that Lindsey Buckingham is from Fleetwood Mac, right?
I think that's what John was trying to tell us.
Charles says yes, John. So
yeah, Charles confirmed. All right.
Yeah, so Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac.
So
Big
the
Love.
vocals will be on point.
Big Love live at Saban Theater. Let's jump right in, guys. I'm excited.
Looking out for love, the night's so still. Oh, how build you a kingdom in their house on the hill. Looking out for love, big, big love. You said that you loved me, that you always will. Oh, you paid me to keep you in that house on the hill. Looking out for love, big, big
Yeah, thank you, Lindsey Buckingham. That was really cool. Lots of energy. It did kind of sound like Fleetwood Mac a little bit to me. Yeah, man, that the guitar strum that he had going on the whole time was very like anxiety inducing, but at the same time it really like caught your attention, you know what I mean? It really like drove you into what he was doing, what he was saying, even up to the end where it was like almost like animalistic, like just like little like growls here and there or yells here and there. Very cool, very artistic. I'm going to give it a 9.4. What are you saying, Chelsea?
Yeah, 9.5. The power that he just,
Okay.
presented with, and it's just him and the guitar.
So Charles says it is a Fleetwood Mac song. That's why it sounds like Fleetwood Mac.
When the shoe fits. No, but yeah, awesome performance. He's so talented. That sucks. Charles says he's not very nice.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I've met some people I idolized and they ended up being assholes. I feel like whatever. It might be their ego that drove them to be that excellent, or vice versa. You start, you got that fame, you grow the ego a little bit. Like at the end of the day, I appreciate their art, even if they're not the most virtuous people. But awesome pick all the same, because it was a good jam.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. Such wonderful picks tonight. From everybody, honestly.
Yeah.
It's been another wonderful night, guys. Like I said, I'm going to get up 30 as soon as we hop off here. It'll just be bare bones. I'll update it as we get stuff in or whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys for all the information, especially like. It's really nice when you guys tie stuff together and give us all this information. It really just like makes the night. But it's also, I'm not gonna lie. It's like sometimes it's really cool to just throw some stuff at us too and let us react to it, because that's awesome. Also awesome too.
Yeah, I like we got a little bit of comedy tonight. Thank you guys.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was a different night, but still wonderful all the same. Yeah, come party with us tomorrow. We're doing disco. John's idea, but yeah, in the name of the birthday boy, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing on his actual birthday, but we'll be doing Request Fest again Wednesday.
Yep.
Another sold out show tonight, but yeah, any super chats from now on, tomorrow's a special. They'll go on Wednesday.
Yep. Thank you guys again. Have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow night. Peace out.